First ball for the batter, coming in.
Caught! That's a ridiculous catch.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. Edged! Unplayable! Good return back from the deep. Confident appeal.
Nice bowling.
Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, at least one on offer. Edged! Amazing delivery! Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Edged! What a ball! Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter. Quick onto that in the infield.
End of the first over. The Stars are now on 4-1.
Brown coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Jones left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one. Jones with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. Drills that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Tucked nicely away off the pads. They'll push hard between the wickets.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Shot. Should be runs. Nicely played. Great commitment. No pressure on that run. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Big edge. Massive edge. Loud appeal.
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
Nicked it. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Edged! Unplayable!
End of the third over. The batting team are now on 21 for 1.
There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yes.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Brown shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. They'll get at least one. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. 12 runs added there. The Stars are 33 for 1.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Change in the bowling. The Sixers switching it up with some pace. Perry comes into the attack. Precision. Great shot that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. That was a nick, missed chance, and could be 4. The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Can't get that outside the ring field. Confident appeal.
Well bowled.
Edged. Amazing delivery. Strong throw back in from the fielder out there.
Yep.
Into the gap, and it's an easy single there. Big throw in, and it's on target. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of a disappointing over. Healy has to be asking what is going wrong. Not what is expected from a key bowler.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Do they go full to this delivery after the boundary?
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
And with those runs, and that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Yes.
That's too easy to pick up a single. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Left alone by the batter.
Straight to the fielder.
Lanning doesn't offer a shot.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. The Stars are 51 for 1.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos.
Villiers has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Shot. Should be runs.
Yes.
Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw.
Yep.
Carmichael with a good piece of fielding. Nicely done.
Yes. Yes.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just need to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Edged. Confident appeal.
Ooh, nice bowling.
There'll be runs here. That's edged. Oh no, that's missed the stumps, and a glorious run-out chance goes begging. That's a solid shot. Brilliant stop. That looked like it was headed for the boundary rope.
Yeah. Yep.
Over down. The bowling side is building good momentum as they continue to tighten the screws.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good batting. Should be a quick single. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield. Really good running, and they keep the scoreboard ticking over.
Yep.
Shot. Should be runs. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
End of the 9th over. The Stars are now 68 for 1.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the field.
Yes. Yep.
No pressure on that run. Edged! Amazing delivery! Confident appeal. Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. Edged! Unplayable!
End of the 10th over. The Stars are now 75 for 1.
Finds the edge. Ah, dropped it.
Ooh. Well bowled.
Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged! What a ball! And it's gone all the way through. Great catch. That's gone. Couldn't have asked for an easier catch.
Cap, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. They'll get at least one. There could be a couple if they hustle. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding.
Yep. Yep.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 79 for 2.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Ooh. Nice bowling. Yes. Yep.
And a brilliant take by the keeper.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Sutherland ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
End of the 12th over. The Stars are now on 83 for 3.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the Sixers.
That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. There'll be runs here. Great shot, at least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drives it, complete miss. That's a much better over. Great comeback after being smacked around a bit in the previous over.
So they're maintaining the required run rate between 6 to 7 and doing it quite nicely. Could be a chance to boost their net run rate if they attack a bit more.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well bowled.
Confident appeal.
Well bowled.
There could be a couple if they hustle. They'll get at least one. Edged! Unplayable!
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drilled, but straight to the fielder. This could be close. Caught. Gone.
Garth, the new batter in, but she won't be facing just yet.
Villiers back into the attack.
For the Sixers.
Yep.
Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw. Garth taking guard. Has been playing well in recent matches. They'll be eager to get bat on ball and bring their A game for this innings. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Oh no, that's missed the stumps, and a glorious run-out chance goes begging.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nicely played.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's right out of the meat of the bat. Doesn't beat the infield. That's too easy to pick up a single. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Nice bowling.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Confident appeal.
Well bowled.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
Well bowled. Well bowled.
They'll get at least one. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just need to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Two fielders can now be put outside the circle. Brown back on now.
For the Sixers.
Cheetle has the ball again.
For the Sixers.
Good batting. Should be a quick single. Out! What a catch!
The right-hander at the crease, she'll want a good start. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot. Should be runs. There could be a couple if they hustle. Loud appeal.
Well bowled.
That's a solid shot. Completion of the over, and it's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Shot! Punched into the gap, and that's racing away.
Well bowled.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Quick onto that in the infield. No pressure on that run. Chance to run two. There'll be runs here. End of a better over there. Kerr will be happy to see their economy rate improve somewhat.
Well, they finished just as they started. Steady. In the end, a win is a win.
That's edged.
Yeah.
Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. It's taken. Good catch.
Sasha out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. And looks quite relaxed too.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. That's right out of the meat of the bat. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Yep.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Finds the edge. What a catch. And it's gone all the way through. Great catch.
Prestwich in the middle. Want to get the feet moving from the get-go. She's got her tail up.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. At the end of the over, the Stars are 123 to 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Brown to take the ball for the final over of this match. A bit of pressure on. Misses everything.
Ooh, well bowled.
Have to go for it now.
Edged! Prestwich looks unmoved. The fielding team seems sure about the edge. And gone straight to the keeper.
Gibson, the left-handed tail ender. Bowlers will want to see the back of them quickly before any late scoreboard damage can be done. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Drives it.
Nice
Wild
ball.
shot.
Well bowled.
There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a solid shot.
Four overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, and as it turns out, pretty costly.
Two runs needed off the last ball. Brown looks calm. It's been a good over so far. It's just a case of finishing it off. Nicked it! The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Healy really thinking about this, but with the match nearly over, you may as well use the review.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Good decision by the umpire, got it spot on, and that's review lost. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon.